Hey everybody, how are you guys? So today we're playing Cafe in the Clouds, and we're gonna check it out. I haven't played this game. I don't know much about it, but it looked really cool. So it's called Cafe in the Clouds. It says when the curtain of the night lifts, a sleepy town wakes by the gentle glow of the morning. The townfolk go about their days, shedding the patchwork of quilt of a night's myriad of dreams. However, when the townsfolk fall into a deep slumber once more, the visions of night come out to play. The troubled fear how their nighttime tales will unfold. Luckily, in a quiet corner of the town lies Cafe Nemo, a cozy cafe that greets anyone who visits with a warm meal and a warmer atmosphere. It's a bite-sized visual novel, point-and-click elements. We've got WLW content, point-and-click puzzles, a bonus ending for getting a 5-star dish. And that's their information. So let's try it. Is that too loud? Okay, I hope that's not too loud. Okay. The art is really cool. Cafe in the Clouds. When the curtain of the night lifts, a sleepy town wakes by a gentle glow of morning. The townsfolk go about their days, shedding the patchwork quilt of night's myriad of dreams. Okay, I think I read this. I'll read it anyway. However, when the townsfolk fall in a deep slumber once more, the visions of night come out to play. The fantasies of wondrous reverie entertain those who have nothing to worry about. Yet the troubled fear how their nighttime tales will unfold. Luckily, in a quiet corner of the town lies Cafe Nemo, a cozy cafe that greets anyone who visits with a warm meal and a warmer atmosphere. Their dreamy dishes and a mellow milieu offer a soothing repose from the troubled, busy lives. Should any uneasy lives trail the starlit streets for the cafe's incandescent aromas, they'll find two cooks with open arms. Spoonful of sugar. In a most delightful way. Ding. Rememory? Take a look, the tarts are done. Oh, it's their name. Re-Marie. Re-Marie? In a minute. I'll go ahead and set some on the display. Would you like to taste one? Later, please, I don't know how to make that noise. I don't know. I tried. How is it? Somnia, that's hot. I can grab my own, you know. Do you think I used too much jam? No, the portions are well balanced. The jam you made this time has a better consistency, so the tart shells held together nicely. You also took my advice on making a thicker, lighter tart shell. Good work. Aw, you flatterer. Your tips are always top-notch. I can always count on your sharp palate for tasting. Remy? Well, of course. Regardless, Regardless, you should know better than to handle tarts that are too hot to the touch. I'll go ahead and set some on the display. Would you like to taste one? Later, please, I don't know how to make that noise. that are too hot to the touch. Despite that, I can't say no to Somnia's desserts. My Remy, you've been at inventory count for quite a while. Allow me to finish it up instead while you take a breather. It's fine, Somnia. Okay, I didn't get to read that. I won't take no for an answer, Remery. You've been preparing since 5 a.m. Besides, we seem to be early on setting up shop anyway. There's no harm in taking breaks, is there? So if you would, please sit down, relax, enjoy a fresh tart made with love. If you insist. There's no arguing, is there? Here, I just have the last package to check off. Yes, ma'am. Oh, there are only 3 things left to check. Done, done, and done. If that's all, I'll go flip the sign outside for any early birds to arrive. A merry tune to toot. Ah, what's wrong? There's a person falling over on the pavement outside. Oh no, are they okay? We can't have bodies blocking the door for potential customers. Oh dear, are they okay? They're like groaning on the street. I'm alive. Snore. Sorry, I gotta turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. I love this art. They're very pretty. I love the backgrounds. Remery, I like their outfit. I like Somnia's too. It's very cute. We should bring them in. It won't do us any good having someone lying on the floor in front of our store. So sorry. 1,000 apologies for the concern. Yarn. They were napping? Were they sleeping on the pavement outside? Let's see. Would you happen to know a cafe around here called Cafe Nemo? Welcome. Welcome. We're technically not open for the day yet, but since you're here, is there anything we can get started for you? Oh yes, I heard rumors that the cafe recently reopened for business again. It's been what? 5 years. Hey, how are you? It's been so long, I can hardly contain my yarn excitement. They're very tired. So this game, I don't know if you saw earlier, but it's like a dream cafe where they do something with dreams. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so 5 years. Why that's around the time when she, Let's see now. I'll have this cherry tart and the egg pudding pasta with strawberry chives. That's the special menu item of the day, right? Yes, you are correct. Would you like your order for here to go? Would you eat that? I don't know if I would eat that. For here. Alright. Luckily, there's still a half hour before the store opens proper, so we have time to fulfill your request. Kindly please follow us to the back. Okay, we're in somebody's bedroom. Beyond the cafe's inconspicuous back door, and past the checkered tiles of the kitchen was a curious room, simultaneous, deep and light, unfamiliar yet intimate. It was an office of sorts, dimly lit. It housed a bed as its centerpiece a decorative mirror to taste and a long olden cabinet. The two cooks shut the door after their client, and the three of them became enveloped in the velvety deep. It was time to begin. This place. Wow, it looks so much more different than what I remember. Welcome to Slumberworks. Here we specialize in investigating strange sleep patterns and behavior. Tell us what ails you. Okay, I guess this is like the dream part that we're getting to. Well, first, I would like to ask if Miss Nemo is present. Oh, unfortunately, she is currently away. We are her apprentices who will be taking care of the store while she's gone. However, you're in good hands. We promise a specialty service as partners. We provide this specialty service as partners. I'm Rimmery, dream specialist, and I'm the connoisseur of nightmares, Somnia. It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Marcella Lepin. I wasn't aware she left behind apprentices, but Yarn, that's fine. If possible, I would like you to help me as she once did. You see, I've been having problems sleeping the past several nights. I would come home exhausted from work, climb into bed, only to endlessly toss and turn until morning comes, unable to catch even a wink of shut-eye. It was fine at first. I've pulled all-nighters before, but it has now been 2 weeks. I don't think my body can keep up with my brain anymore. I felt like that. You just can't sleep. Oh man, that'd be cool if this cafe were real. It's been absolutely exhausting to do anything or get anywhere. I just want to sleep. Sleeping pills, music, exercise, and such have done nothing in my favor. I'm a very busy person. And them yarning is making me yarn. I have a lot on my plate, but I don't know what will become of me at this rate. Oh dear, that sounds like a strong case of insomnia. I wonder, could it be a nightmare? Something vexing, pulling at the heartstrings? Dreams made by a sleepless client. My, I wonder how they'll taste. What was that? Don't mind her. For now, we'll get our investigation started. Are they like eating the dreams? That's interesting. Marcella, I'm going to need you to lie on this bed. A bed, despite how comfortable it might be, I'm afraid I won't be able to fall asleep in it. Don't worry, we have ways of making you sleep. If you would please relax. I'll be lighting some incense now. I don't particularly like incense. I like the candle warmers, but incense sticks are not my thing. Somnia carefully lit an incense stick, blew it, and placed it in a ceramic holder. The insomniac was skeptical to believe incense would work this time, but with nothing left to lose, they closed their eyes nonetheless. When we count to 3, you shall fall into a deep sleep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it worked. The aromatic wisp that rolled out shimmering lazily against the glint of the office's few lamps and seemed to be made of a dream itself. As the smoke swirled up lazily into the air, the two cooks just a moment ago now began their work. The two cooks just a moment ago now began their work as dream eaters. Oh, they do eat the dreams. Whoa. I got you. Watch your step, it's a mess in here. A dream would reflect a person's inner headspace after all. Our client must really have a hard time arranging their thoughts, among other things. Sounds like someone I know. Don't think I didn't catch you this morning rearranging your already labeled pastry display. Ah, but it looks better when it's arranged by GM color. Anyway, we need to find our client. Where are they? Oh no, I'm late. I have to hurry. This reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I'm late for a very important date. This assignment is due and I have to fill out the paper. I have to fill out the report for, I need to pick up the... there's Marcella practically up to their nose in paperwork. The client can't see us in their dream, but let's tail them. Am I supposed to do something? Do I click on them? And there's the kids' practice. I need to arrange the bouquet. Class has been canceled, but darn, they're too fast. And what's with these bunnies? Oh, they're so cute. Now what? We can't start cooking, much less collect any ingredients in this condition. Well, maybe we can learn something from these adorable dream whipped cream fluffles. Fluffles of bunnies. Talk to Rimmery, talk to Somnia. Hello there, cuties. Would you mind letting us pass? We have an important mission and need to speak with our client up ahead. Mission? Do you know Big Sib Marchie? So cool. Marchie? Could they be talking about Marcella? We sure do. Your sibling asked us to help and we need to reach them. May I ask you, dearies, to kindly scoot over? Marchie's the greatest. They do so much. They're the hardest worker ever. We're gonna work hard too. Let's support Big Sib. The bunnies scampered off, kicking up clouds along the two intrepid dream eaters' path in the shape of a selection of apple slices. Each slice's ruby skin was daintily cut to mimic the adorable silhouette of a bunny. Our first ingredient is freshly cut apples. I wonder if we get to bake a pie with this. We'll see exactly what we can work with once we find more ingredients. I'll pocket a sweet snack for now, thank you very much. So the dreams are food. That's interesting. There's our client. And I have to find my report and buy the medicine for little Whitney. Oh, this whole place is an absolute mess. Marcella sure has a lot on their plate. Perhaps we can help them out. Let's see, they're looking for a report and trying to get medicine to one of their siblings. Oh, they want to clean up this entire area. That last task sounds like a bit of a handful. Oh, come on, Rumi, it'll be fun. After all, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I know, it's your favorite song. Let's get to work. Could this be part of the same clock tower from earlier? With all its curves and twists, it really is a sight to behold. I have my paint, but where to start? Looks like this one's a little preoccupied with talking to themselves. The client's going to be awake by the time we clean through this mess. How about we ask these bunnies, Marcel's little siblings, to help out? Well, it's definitely worth a shot. Hang on, there's a book in the pile of papers. There's a name written inside, Maddie. Do you think that's one of the bunnies' names? How cute. We should hang on to it just in case. Okay. Hello, could you help us move some of that big pile of papers for your dear Big Sib Marshy? I guess if it's to help out Big Sib Marshy, then... Okay, so we got them to help. Let's see if we can get this one to help. Hello there, would you mind helping us clean up these papers for your Big Sib Marshy? Why yes, I'd love to help. Marshy already has a lot on their plate, so this is the least I could do. Okay, I think this is the last one. And then they asked to help. Oh, before that, can I ask you for a favor as well? Sure, sweetie, what is it? You see, I wanted to give Big Sib Marshy a gift for all that she's done for us. Big Sib Marshy's favorite color is red, but all the flowers are white. I brought some paint earlier, but I'm not sure where to start. Could you help me color 7 flowers? What a lovely idea. We'll be sure to do that. Painting the flowers? Well, I guess it's the thought that counts. Okay. Are there any more roses? Okay, let's see. They said 7, right? Let's go back maybe. Yeah, that should be the last rose we need to paint. Oh, they're beautiful, Remy. Honestly, it wasn't too bad, like brushing a savory glaze to vegetables. Let's go check on the bunny who asked the favor. It is giving very Alice in Wonderland kind of vibes. Oh, thank you, thank you. The red roses are so pretty. I hope Big Sib Marshy likes them. And I didn't forget your request. I can help clean up too. Okay, I think we have to go to the other side to ask these other bunnies to help too. Wee. It seems a bit difficult to catch this one's attention right now. Let's try the other option. That little one is gonna get hurt jumping around like that. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Wee, ouch! Ow, watch it. Oh, sweetie, slow down. Please be careful. I'm fine. Wee. Kids these days. Now. Okay, I guess we can't get that one right now. Hello there. Auntie Sam needs your help with some cleaning. Would you mind helping? Hey. Can they not hear me? They look like they're occupied and trying to find something. I can't find my favorite book. It's blue and has my name on the inside. A blue book, you say? Maddie, is this what you're looking for? Oh, yes. Yay, you saved the day. Could have just asked for our help instead of ignoring us. Oh, Remy, no need to be such a grumpster. I'm not. I mixed up my book for another one. Here, you can have it. Could this be the report Marcella was looking for? I don't think this looks to be a report as much as it is a planner. Gosh, look at this calendar. It's filled to the brim with events. You can tell those are supposed to be events. All these pages are a complete mess. I can't even read the handwriting. I guess even in a dream, our client doesn't feel very organized with their life. Let's return the planner to Marcella after we finish the other tasks. Something fell out of the pages. Looks like a family photo. Marcella smiling while surrounded by their 5 younger siblings. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? You've got some fine herbs. This dream apparition of Busy Bee Marcella is quite a stark contrast to the slow start Marcella we found lying on the sidewalk. They did mention they haven't slept in several days. That can't possibly do anyone good. What could be the reason for their lack of sleep? Can they help us clean? She's too focused on her book now to answer. Oh, I know that feeling. Maybe we can try asking again later. What an odd-looking clock tower. I wonder just how long it goes. Unfortunately, the bottom of the tower is obscured by the clouds. And I have to do this, and don't forget that, and no, I need to. Looks like Marcella is frozen in their thoughts. If I remember correctly, we found Marcella's missing report, but we still need to find little Whitney and give her her medicine. And don't forget, we need to find a way to clean up this entire area. Okay, let's get to work. Okay, so we're looking for medicine. Is there medicine in here? I can't believe it. I'm starting to see the floor of this place. The bunny siblings have been absolute sweethearts in helping us. Let's see if we can get the rest of them to pitch in. Our younger sis hasn't been feeling well lately, but she's weak to the taste of medicine, so she tries to lie her way out of it. How spoiled. I would have painted the flower myself, but last time I painted anything I spilled the whole bucket over the floor. Big said Marshy told me it was okay that accidents happen, but I felt bad since they had to clean up my mess. Did we talk to this rabbit? I think so. Our parents are really busy, so Marcy has been taking care of us in their stead. I'm the second oldest, but I've recently been away for school. I hope Marcy is doing alright. Doesn't the moon look peculiar? Those weird spots in pinkish hue, it's like a strawberry. Is it a strawberry? Couldn't be an ingredient. Let's extract it. Squinting up against the moonlight, Somnia reached and placed her hand against the night sky, pinching the distant moon between her fingers. Like a manipulation of perspective or a magic trick, one pluck was all it took for Somnia to retrieve the strawberry. We got a creamy strawberry. Okay, I don't know what else to do, really. We can try to talk to this one again. I think we talked to everybody. She's She's too focused on her book. You can try to ask again later. It's difficult to catch this one's attention. Can we do anything with the ball? So we read all that. Okay, I really don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything else for us to click. It's a point and click game. I'm just thinking. We clicked on that, we clicked on that. Maddie seems to be completely absorbed in her book right now. Okay, there was the medication. That took a while. This must be the medicine we have to give to Marcella's sister. The label says, "Drink me." We got the cherry medicine. The question is, which one of these siblings needs a dose? I guess we'll have to go around and ask. I'll let you do the talking. So this is the second oldest. So I don't think it's that one. So it's not that one. This is talking about the youngest sister. Okay, I don't know about that one. It just says Big Sib. Matt, that's Maddie. What? I'm fine. Look how fast I can run. The only running I see is you running your high fever. No, I don't want to take my medication. None. Now. You have to be strong so you can be healthy and play outside. Open up. It doesn't taste all that bad. See, that's a good girl. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks, lady. Let me guess. You added some sugar. Okay, we got the medication. We got the report. She needs rest. Excuse me. Oh, it's the bunny who wanted that blue book. Hi there, Maddie. What's wrong? Since little Whitney is sick, I can help clean up instead. I just finished my book. I'll be right over. Oh, how responsible. Thank you, darling. We did it. The place looks so much nicer now. How is Marcella feeling? And I still have to remember to go there and pick up that and call the... There's more tasks to do? Remy, look. To the dismay of the investigative duo, the oppressive atmosphere of the debris has returned, undoing all the progress they had made. The two Dream Eaters paused to gather their bearings as they became overwhelmed once more by the clutter. All our hard work. What could we be doing wrong? Even in the planner, the pages are becoming covered with more and more scribbles. Perhaps it's not the tasks themselves that are the problem. What, so they don't want our help? Help? Why would I need help? These are my responsibilities. I took on the task so I can finish the job myself. Ah, there they go again. Let's go, Remy. We mustn't lose them. Okay, that level almost got me. I was pretty close to being like, okay, let's play a different game. Okay, let's see. I can't keep up with this anymore. My list keeps growing and growing, but the little ones, they're all depending on me. Big Sib, we're hungry. The bunnies here, they're not acting like the ones from earlier. Big Sib, do you know where my shirt is? It has to be my favorite shirt. The kids are growing up, and that means their needs are growing too. I can't let them down, but there simply isn't enough time in the world to get all these things done. I can't afford to fall asleep. There's too much work left to be finished. Big Sib, can we go to the park? No, I want to go to the movies. Resting now means I'll be wasting my time. Big Sib, Marshy is the oldest, so they can do everything. I have to keep going. Oh dearie, so the issue with cleaning wasn't the problem at all. After all. Yes, it seems much deeper than that. The root of the issue is the sibling bunnies. Remy, how could you? Don't you dare blame these sweet children. I'm not blaming them, I'm just thinking out loud. We have to consider why the bunnies in the client's worried dreams to begin with. Marcella obviously cares a lot about their siblings, but their perception here is different from our previous interactions. Our client has been so focused on meeting everyone's demands that they haven't had time to sleep. Time. It's how many of the clock? Let's go check on all the clocks. You're right, there certainly were a lot of clocks in the stream. The numbers are obscured beyond readability, but the minute hand is stuck in one position just like the other clock. Maybe we need to get all the clocks timed to match up. How can we do that if we can't move the minute hand? We'll figure it out, Remy. There has to be a way. The position of this clock is different from the other one in the room. The numbers are rough and difficult to read. How are we meant to tell time? The minute hand isn't moving. I think it's stuck. But it looks like I can move the hour hand freely. Nothing seems to happen when I do, though. Let's check the other clocks, too. Can we check this one? I guess not. One of 4 prominent clock faces. The numbers have been clouded beyond readability. Currently, the hour hand is facing down while the minute hand remains stuck facing up. One of 4 prominent clock faces. The numbers have been clouded beyond readability. Currently, the hour hand is facing up, while the minute hand remains stuck facing down. Okay, we can move the hour hand up or down. I think we have to do that. So the hour hand is facing up while the minute hand remains stuck down. So we can move the hour hand. Let's move it. Okay, so those are on the right time, I think. Okay. So they're all on the same time now, but nothing happened. So they're all part of one clock face weaving in and out of the dream. You could say Marcella is a time traveler. Ahem. Now's not the right time for such joking around. We need to figure out the secret to these asymmetrical clocks. I wonder if there's a way to match the clocks up. If only we knew what time. I'm sure we can find the time if we ask around. Okay. It's 9 o'clock. I just finished reading the bedtime stories with Whitney. Now I'm feeling sleepy too. So they say it's 9 o'clock. They're asleep. How do you fall asleep inside a dream? Say it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. The longer needle is the minute hand, so it's 9 o'clock. Okay, everybody's saying it's 9 o'clock. So it needs to be the opposite on the right, I think. It's facing left. So it's facing down, it needs to go up. As the final clock struck 9, the machinery whirred to life, filling the air with the dull clanking of brass gears and spinning axles. The various clock faces occupying the dream space seemed to react at once, winding their hands with incredible speed. Finally setting on one time, the clock hands began to move in sync once more. The gentle ticking of each second echoing in unison was simply harmonious. Remy, take a look, all the clocks are moving again. And what's this? Another ingredient. You got some clockwork eggs. That's a relief. My hunch was right after all. So Marcella had a warped perception of time, which fueled their pressure to keep working at the cost of their sleep. Time flies when you're having fun. I wouldn't describe our client's experience as fun. Well, sounds like dear Marcy needs a good break. Fast. But you're right, it seems a brief respite from their busy life is in order. And I have just the dish for this dream. Now with the clockwork eggs as the centerpiece, I believe we have the necessary ingredients for a proper morning dish. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's be off to the witching kitchen. I'll pocket these pretty eggs for now. Ah, Samia, are you okay? What's the matter? Some of these eggs, they have little stuffed bunnies in them. Is that all? You really had me worried there for a second. Yes, but that means we only have 2 clockwork eggs to cook with. Only 2 eggs? I'll have to be cautious when I'm cooking. I have total faith in you, Remy. You can do it. But of course. Alright, let's begin whipping up a dream dish out of what we got. As we learn from Marcella's dream, time seems to be the center of their woes. They appear to be in a state of perpetual disarray, unable to keep up with their ever-growing list of tasks. If we can eat away the worry, perhaps they'll feel less uneasy. Right, dream dishes are fickle, so we have to make sure we use the right ingredients. One wrong step and we'll have to start over. This time we're a bit low on eggs, but let's do our best. We should aim for a 5-star dish. If you feel stuck, Remy, we can bounce off ideas together. Just talk to me, okay? A breakfast egg dish. Oh, what about an omelet? What do you think, Remy? An omelet sounds good, but the ingredients alone won't give us a 5-star dish. There must be something else we can add. What else can we add in here? It doesn't look like we can add anything else in there. Okay. So we need one more ingredient. It looks like Maddie fell asleep with the book still in their hands. They must really treasure that book. So the time's limited. This was a fun dream, wasn't it? Our family runs a flower shop, so I've been trying to learn more about flowers. Red roses mean love, but I've heard Big Sib say you can also give roses to someone you respect. Remy, you remember when you sent me 24 red roses? It was so romantic, I still giggle thinking about it. I only want the best for my partner. If I could take one of these roses, that would be great. Big Sib Marshy never once complained about supporting us, but I don't think it's fair that they never seem to catch a break. School is hectic, but once I graduate, I hope I can support Big Sib Marshy and the others more. And become a breadwinner earner in the household? Yes, I'm learning to be a baker. So they're learning to be a baker. Oh, okay, it was a joke. I did not get that joke. The bread winner and a baker. I don't see anything else we can click on. It seems like Marcy's still not responding, but their face seems to be more at peace now. Let's hurry and make the dish so we won't keep our client waiting. Alright, I guess we will not be making a 4-star dish this time. Pretty good. Could use more zing and pep though. This looks serviceable. The omelet came out great. Not my best work, but I admit it does look enticing. Why don't you have it? We both know dreams are harder to come by than nightmares, so help yourself. Thank you, Somnia. What's with that sad look? Eat up and enjoy. I will. Bonne nuit et bon appetit. Soft warm eggs wrapped in a delicate fold and perfectly seasoned. The freshly cut fruit serves as a crisp light flavor in contrast to the richness of the eggs. This is sure to brighten up anyone's morning, especially if they had a tiring night before. I hope with this we were able to eat away some of Marcella's worries. I hope so too. The Dream Eater feasted on the hearty dish conjured from the client's suppressed worries and anxieties. Samia prepared an inspired dish in the adjacent kitchen in eager anticipation for the client to wake from their repose. Slowly, Marcella rose from the bed as the incense fizzled out to a small ember. Yarn. You're awake. How are you feeling after your nap? Hungry? That's to be expected. Fortunately, we've prepared a dish specially for you. If you would please follow me back out to the front. Oh, this is delicious. You know, when I took that nap earlier, I actually had what felt like the most wonderful, whimsical dream. I don't remember much of it now, but there were bits and pieces. Oh no, I'm going to be late. You know what? If today's visit has told me anything, I think it's that I should take the day off to rest. The flower shop can go without me for a day. Rather than focus on trying to keep up, I honestly ought to step back and see if I can get help from my siblings with these tasks. It's the silliest thing. I even dreamt of a messy tea party and that my siblings were cleaning up the mess. But it's true. They've grown up to be very capable. I think they might be able to help around the house and the floral shop. Well, I should be going. Thank you so much for your services. Phew. All in a day's work, right, Remy? It's funny, Marcia reminded me a little bit of you, working a little too hard sometimes. You ought to take a card from Marcy's book and take it easy. Have some fun now and then. I think you have enough fun for both of us. Don't tell me you don't have fun in that dream. The cute bunnies, cooking up a yummy new dream dish. It's been dreadfully a long time since we've had a new client. Well, I can't say the same about the cute bunnies. I do have to agree that the dream dish was quite good. Do I spy a smile turning the corners of your mouth? What? I do. You really liked that dish, didn't you? Of course. What's not to like about a dream dish? It's been quite some time since I've indulged in one. It takes me back. It's been 5 years since Miss Nemo disappeared. Starting the morning with a dish like this, it reminds me of when she would prepare fruit slices before opening. You remember something like that? Of course, the way you plated the fruit slices on the client's dish. It's just like how she did it. I suppose it is, isn't it? Does Samia really not remember? Starting the day with small delights from our mentor only ever brightened up my day. I suppose I'm glad it reminded you of her, if only for a little bit. You two were close, weren't you? It's only natural you'd pick up some of her tendencies. Right. For the usually bubbly Samia to fall silent, well, it certainly was a rare sight to behold, and Remery quickly took note. Providing comfort was far from Remery's forte, but seeing Samia so unusually despondent kindled a flame of determination within her. Samia, we agreed to watch the store and wait for her, right? It's our duty to keep the store as warm and welcoming as it was before she left. I know it's hard to play the waiting game, but let's get to work, for the day shall return. Until then, don't worry, you're not alone. I'll always stay by your side. Remy, you're such a charmer. Ah, you're blushing. Psalms, please, we need to get the store ready. Whatever you say, Remery. Chattering away, the Dream Eaters gathered their bearings for the start of another day. Another day, another chance to see their mentor. With that hope in their hearts, the two open up the shop and wait the return of their old friend. And so Cafe Nemo resumes its day-to-day business, providing dreamy dishes to those whose hunger wish to be sated with delectable treats. And those who wander in with dreams composed of worries, fears, and woes will provide the same satisfaction to the Dream Eater. So that was pretty cool. There was some text typos, but pretty cool overall. I really enjoyed that. I'm not great at puzzle games, and I didn't know I was getting into one. Should have looked that up more. But pretty fun. What did you guys think? Oh, there's some art. This is pretty cool. I'm going to watch the credits. Let's watch the credits together. Do I have to click? Okay. Ooh, look at this art. Apologies to the folk who had trouble with my clock puzzle. In actuality, it could have been worse. Resources, open source music, Pocket Sound. Oh, made for the NaNoRenO Game Jam. See you next time. Okay, that was really cool. So, that was the game. What is this called? Cloud Cafe? Cafe in the Clouds. So that was Cafe in the Clouds. It was really fun. Very quick, about an hour game, little over an hour. I hope you had fun hanging out. And that's going to be the end of the stream. Catch me on TikTok for book content. And catch me here on Saturdays at 2 p.m. for a new game. Alright, it's all at Simon Says Hello with 3 O's. Alright, I'll catch you later. Have fun out there. Bye. Keep reading.